Football's on you, man. I know dick about football.
I'm a Seahawks fan, and there's a good chance I don't make it this far, so.
Okay. All right. So, one thing about this fucking motherfucking fried chicken is we're not doing like those big drumsticks. We're gonna do like wing style.
Yeah, so here,
we're
yeah,
doing wing
exactly.
style.
Well, we're doing like an appetizer. We're doing like the appetizers all for the Super Bowl. Your friends are coming over. You want to do all these apps. Like, we're not doing like major fried chicken, but like everyone like at home, like when you're gonna do wings, like you can do kind of baked wings. You can kind of do whatever you want. But like what we want to do is we want to do some nice fried chicken. Fried chicken wings.
What you got in this motherfucking mix?
Hey, you
what do I got in that mix right there?
Besides broken dreams and broken promises, what else did you put in your mix?
Oh, well, that's all I had to offer.
It smells like your dad's disappointed in you. That's what it smells like. Well, that's good. That's rich. That's
I knew I recognized that smell.
Oh, it's all too familiar.
Oh my god.
No, I got the KFC herbs and spices in here, bro.
It's also the secret.
I got all 11 of them.
Yeah.
I thought there was 20 of them.
Pepper, salt, and diabetes. That's what they put in there.
Yeah.
And cholesterol through the motherfucking roof.
No, okay, so like basically like what we got going on like in this mixture right here. So we got a little bit of flour, we got cayenne, we got paprika, we got some Montreal chicken spice in here, some salt and pepper. We have
a little bit of dick cheese. Just a touch though, because that's an overpowering taste.
Honestly,
it's
dick
like
cheese is overpowering.
It is. It's almost too much.
It's kind of like the jalapenos in the last dish. It's gonna have a bit of a bite.
So you did one dredge. Now you're gonna do another one.
I'm just gonna do like a nice little double bread. So you're gonna
So
get it in
that's
the
the
breading
thing.
right there, but like
So you're
You're double breading.
oh yeah, I'm gonna double bread. But the thing is, like, whenever you're breading the chicken too, like, you want to make sure you get the excess, the buttermilk off. Like,
Yeah, what if I'm gluten intolerant? Can I still eat these or what?
You can just go right the fuck home, man. Okay. The reason why we're double breading, the reason why you want to make sure you do a good job of shaking off the excess buttermilk too. Like, whenever you're gonna do any kind of dredging, and you're gonna have like a whole bunch of buttermilk, and as soon as you kind of dump it back in there, you're gonna create like almost like you're gonna like overbread your chicken. You're gonna have this weird little crust, and you're gonna have like these little bites of like that's fried spices and like and breading and like literally nothing else. So you want to make sure you kind of shake off all the excess that you can to make sure that you kind of avoid that.
It also saves the oil. Like if you're like using that same oil for a few other things, like all that breading kills the oil.
I feel like I'm like 8 months pregnant right now with the food we're eating and the beer. This is fucking, what is this? This is someone's baby and I need someone to own it. I need someone to own this beer.
It's my baby.
I want to take pregnancy photos.
Pregnancy photo. We did a gender reveal
We did
party.
this on purpose, even though we didn't. We're still in love.
We're still in love.
Just kidding. For everyone who's doing, just kidding. You're in love. You're in love. It's fine.
Why don't you pour one of those shots into my mouth while I'm doing a little bit of breading here?
The old double basket. So we call the old Superbowl. This is what they call the old flea flicker. Is when you're breading and you get a shot in your mouth and it's keep breading.
Oh god!
All right, don't stop breading.
And then Max jumps in and then he's breading.
Wait, do I need my hands in the chicken?
You need your hands.
All right, well, my turn. I want a flea shot.
It's called a flea flicker.
Yeah,
and
same
you're
thing.
about to do it. Yeah.
You said flea shot? I'm pretty sure you should.
Well, that's fair. I've drinking a lot of mediocre whiskey that can't be named. So
yeah, it is not good.
Yeah, it is not good. I'll be honest. If I was to tell someone
It's from
this brand
Kentucky.
that I can't tell someone about, it is not good.
It's in a square bottle with a tall top, and it is not good whiskey, and it's from Kentucky. We all know what we're talking about.
This is nice. This is nice. This is rich. You know what? I find like this.
Oh god! I had to pull that away from you. I actually kind of thought you were going to. Not.
Oh, that's close.
What?
So the trick is to only put enough chicken in that you can handle.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Either way, Max. There you go. There you go. That's what you need. Pop, babe.
Sensual.
Old dad needs a little shot. I know that story all too well.
Old granddad.
Old granddad needs a little drinky poo. If you do it wrong, God, he's pissed. My dad asked me, he's like, oh, can your little sister watch it? And I was like, honestly, Probably not. Probably not, unless she's into dick jokes and cum jokes. And if so, they'll rent it per fucking alley.
Boy, do we have the show for
Oh, hey, let's not talk about your
you.
little sister's alley here, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
Too far?
No, the
Nah,
funniest
we're
part
good.
is none of you know they even have a sister. And this is a joke that you don't realize how deep it stings. But that's fine. Anyway, so
Do you
moving
have a
on.
sister?
No.
Nah, that's okay.
Oh, he does have a sister.
He's got a daddy, I know that for sure.
Bottoms up for my dad not loving me anymore.
Let me fucking clean up myself a little bit here.
Dude, that's impossible because you are a fucking disgusting mess all the time.
Hey, boy, do you remember when we first met each other?
I do.
Tell me about it.
Well, we shouldn't on camera.
Well, luckily we're not on camera.
We're
just
fucking
we're just
pretty
having
hard,
fun.
to be honest. I've never felt the kind of euphoria I felt like I did with Mr. Ivan Peppermint.
This is not even chicken. Look at this.
No, man, you
Just
kidding me,
leave
man?
that. We're done. That's good.
That's supposed to be chicken right there.
Look at
The
that.
first time I ever met you, Boyd?
He shit himself twice in one night.
Ah, it's not this time. Okay, so I can already tell which ones are gonna be better. We're doing these. Just throw these in the garbage. Yeah, you got it. But put them in the compost. We're in Vancouver. Put them in the compost. Max, how's it all doing?
The oil is
Okay.
definitely liquid.
Okay, perfect. So the trick is now, as Rachel Ray would say super racial term, and then throw everything in there and say butter. That's what Rachel Ray does. That's what we're gonna do.
All right.
Is that their own person? Nah, fuck them. Okay, so we have enough
Oh, I
wings.
think they're gonna Martha Stewart.
Okay, so we have these wings, which we've dredged double, which is something that
Double
I've
dredged.
never done. Every time I try to do fried chicken, it's always like, okay, do it once, and it's like, okay, it's done. Double dredge, you can see the fuck. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
I
nice.
fucked
That's a
up.
nice dredge, dude.
I have sex with that.
Hey,
Honestly, Boyd, you'd have sex with about anything.
Okay. Maybe.
oh, only if it has 4 legs.
Yeah.
Okay. Super simple. The dredging that was in there, you have your flour, you have literally any kind of spice that you ever want to fucking dream of. You can have salt in there, pepper, cayenne, paprika, onion,
Unicorn.
powder, garlic powder, unicorn.
Salt.
You're right, thank
Yeah,
you.
unicorn salt.
Unicorn.
Love of your family, fucking like actually staying in school, getting a PhD, actually continuing and actually
A little bit of
succeeding
posh,
in a career.
little bit of
All
posh
those
spice
things
in
you
there.
love, you actually might be able to get in this fucking drench. And that's
And
why I
if you
KFC
can,
so
if
good.
you can kind of think of something that kind of reminds you of your past, you can get a little bit of tears in there, a nice little.
Yeah. I like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Like that one time my uncle.
You're gonna go the buttermilk back into there. The reason why you're gonna to shake off the excess buttermilk before you judge it again. You don't want any weird kind of
feel
like
like you said
overbreading. Judge?
Are we judging the chicken here, or are we dredging the chicken?
I don't know. Are you judging my dredging?
Fuck you, chicken, for being so.
You're so sexy,
Oh
and God,
my
I wish I didn't
God.
want to fuck you so
my God.
hard.
So after you double bread,
Sweet.
you're gonna move to your oil. Now the biggest thing when you're kind of cooking with your oil on the stovetop, you can use vegetable oil, but not.
Yes. Never canola.
Why never?
Never
canola oil?
Honestly, the flavor of canola oil shines through in like every cooking. I make my own mayo at home.
Fuck you.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
so let me just say for anyone who
So
says
do I.
fuck
Every time I have a night out, I
Fuck
also make my own. Fucking
I make my
mayo.
own butter because I have a fucking cow that I just like. I just have to raise him. I raise my cow and then he creates milk and
What's
I
the
get
name of your?
milk.
What's your cow's name?
Beatrice, and she's
Holy
sweet. And I'm underneath, I'm
fucking
milking her, and I know it's sensual.
shit.
I know
Is
it's
it
sensual.
is it a dark cow? Because dark cows give
Make chocolate milk.
Chocolate
I know what
milk.
you're thinking.
Yeah.
But like, I'll be underneath her and I'll be like, oh, Beatrice, how you doing? You doing all right? Okay, no worries. I'll give her some pats. It's the way I like to pat. I like to pat on the side when I'm getting fucking beat off.
Of course.
And I'm beating her off. And then all of a sudden, it's just the thickest, nicest cum I've ever seen. Sorry.
milk.
It's called milk with cows. It's cum. Some weird bag boys with a limp is getting you there, and you get there and he shows you a cow. And you gotta milk it yourself. And I don't want to talk about how we get milk. That's too many things to show the viewer. Because you have to find your own cum dumps.
No. This is fun.
This is fun. This is fun problems. That's good. But, it's fine.
Anyways, don't use canola oil when
Yeah.
you're trying to
Oh,
deep
yeah,
fry
back to what
things
we're
at
doing.
home.
Okay, so what's the
Use
best?
straight vegetable
Okay,
oil.
okay, so not
Speaking
everyone.
of cum dumpsters.
Okay, so not everyone
walks
has,
in.
not everyone has money. So like, what's the best oil you could possibly use to fry?
Honestly, okay, so you can get like 3 or 4 liters of vegetable oil, like straight
is that the
vegetable
best?
oil, anywhere at a grocery store for like
Fries.
$5.
Dude, we're not talking about the best.
Go for
We're
it.
talking about what the bros can afford. Any kind of vegetable oil, olive oil, like it's gonna work fine.
If you dump this, I will
Could you
fucking
imagine?
die laughing. Okay, let's get drenched.
Okay, after we dredge
let's fry
chicken, you're
some
gonna
chicken.
follow me into the kitchen, and then we're gonna start frying.
Come on, guys. Let's
I'm
go
not
to the
following
kitchen.
you anywhere.
To the kitchen. And I'm gonna pull the old classic Ivan.
And what's the classic Ivan? Are you gonna tell me what it is?
You're gonna fuck fries.
You're gonna fuck it up.
Okay, so
Okay,
You were
so
gonna
the
fuck
idea,
this up.
when you're frying chicken at home, you're never gonna be able to regulate your oil temperature. That's totally okay. We wanna fry this at around 350 degrees. So when you're kind of dealing with a pot at home, and you have your olive oil, or your vegetable oil, or your fucking coconut oil, whatever the fuck these guys were talking about earlier.
Please don't try and deep fry with coconut oil.
Yes.
I don't care how hipster you are.
Yeah.
Do not use coconut oil to deep fry
won't
chicken
work.
wings. I don't care where you're from,
6.
who you love.
You love
Do not use coconut oil.
There's
To
tongs
deep
in
fry
there.
chicken.
There's tongs in that little tin. Get it to me.
Straight vegetable oil is the best. If you can find a brand high-low at your grocery store, do it. It's tempered for
so-
deep
so-
frying, but do not use canola oil. Don't use olive oil. Do not use any other oil. Use straight vegetable oil. That's it.
Straight vegetables.
Great.
Yeah,
Vegetable oil.
that's it.
Beautiful. Okay, let's see some dumps.
And then
Okay.
the hippies can use it for diesel in their Volkswagens. You know,
You are
after using it.
100 years old. You know, the oldies can use it for their engines. You don't know what's going on.
That was such a beautiful.
I don't know what
sentence.
that was.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was good.
You know, the old 600-year-old fucking. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Guys, I'm supposed to be the drunk guy.
You don't.
You fucking
I'm joking.
let me
Okay.
fucking own this shit.
All right,
Okay.
deep fry some chicken for us, brah.
Okay, so when you're frying fucking chicken at home, bring it up to about like 420, 450, because as soon as you start dropping this chicken there, it's gonna immediately drop the temperature
Like
of the
100
oil
degrees.
by
Yeah.
around like 100 degrees or so. So you want to make sure it's nice and hot. If you have a temp, great, fucking use it, I guess.
If you don't, just throw your pinky into it so you know it's
If
hot.
you don't, make sure
Go buy
that
one.
If you don't, make sure you have a friend that's stupid enough to dip his pinky in there. Oh, so we're a good like fucking.
Oh, we're gonna
What's up- what was the
fry,
temp?
baby.
We're gonna
We're gonna
start
fry,
fucking
baby.
frying. We're gonna start frying. Okay.
Wait,
So
what temp?
again,
What temp is that at?
With the it's about 450 right now.
450?
So with the fried chicken, like, here's the thing with deep frying at home, like, you don't fucking need the big ass fucking deep fryer. Like, all you need is a couple inches of oil. You don't even need to fully submerge your fucking product. All you need to do is just be able to dip it in there and be able to rotate it halfway through.
And like get a
Do not.
thermometer. Get a thermometer. Get a thermometer, right? Like if you can buy anything for cooking, get a thermometer. That's what I
Thermometers, thermometers are very useful. Like you don't need them a whole lot, but in those moments where you do need them,
Oh, we're gonna use it twice, like on the oil
Yeah.
and on the chicken.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason why we do it.
especially with chicken. So chicken's one of those few vegetables. Chickens is one of those few meats that you really want to make sure that you're cooked. Like beef, if it's a little bit undercooked, no problem. Right? That's why you can get a steak for like, you can
Yeah.
get a medium rare steak, or you can get a medium rare burger.
Well, that's
Or like pork chops, you want it to be perfectly cooked, but like if it's slightly undercooked, like not a big deal.
not the end of the world,
But like
but with
chicken,
chicken.
like with salmonella and the way chicken is raised, like
Well, it-
you really need to make sure that your chicken
Well,
is.
that's something I just bought recently.
fully
It was like
cooked.
I bought a thermometer, and it was like, what it really means is now it's like, okay, my girlfriend comes home, she's pissed. She's always pissed because I'm an asshole.
Yeah,
So
you're-
Yo, I fucking nailed it.
dinner time. I would want to strike you again, but I will.
Put it in that motherfucker. It dropped 100 degrees.
Out of me, it's literally gonna be like I have to temp it. Now it's like temping it.
And it's just a waiting game. Literally, all you want to do is cook it all the way through.
And then you can literally put the thermometer in the chicken, be like, it's done.
Yeah.
And take it right off. Instead of like the worry of being like, okay,
All you want to be able to do is cook it to like, you want to reach 100.
bullshit feel fucking thing, and then I touch it and it's like, oh, it's not quite enough, and then I just overcook it again. And then she beats the shit out of you again.
Fully cooked poultry. That's all you want to do.
I'm dying inside, and I need your help.
I need help.
This is my cry for help.
You put it down for about 3.5 minutes. All you gotta do is just take the chickens, just rotate a little bit, You want to make sure you get a nice dark.
But like, it's hard to like do a Thanksgiving dinner and be like, okay, like we're gonna do this chicken really well. And my grandma's like, sorry guys, it's gonna be another 3 hours. It's like, how the fuck is that possible? It's because there's no thermometer. She's not checking the temperature, the internal temperature.
But you know what it was? Is before we had the technology to like really like understand the cooking.
There's a guessing game.
Well, it was, and if you underguessed, you killed your family. Mostly mushed carrots.
But that's what it is.
That's the thing is like we are now in a technology where we understand it more, and like bacteria, we actually know what bacteria is. But like in like the 20s, when our great grandmothers taught our grandmothers how to cook
sucking
things.
dick for money. Yeah, it's different. You know it's true.
Yeah,
they were sucking dicks. It's fine.
They sucked dick back in the day.
Everyone sucked dick back.
They're talking about whatever they need to talk about. Sounds hilarious. Sounds great. This is gonna happen pretty quickly though. So as you're turning around, you're messing around with them, like you don't have to get like super intimate with it.
Relax.
It's gonna be okay. You have great even caramelization on all sides. All you're looking for is 165 degrees Fahrenheit inside the chicken.
Ready? Cheers.
I forgot there was bourbon in this.
Oh wait, we're down. Don't get upset with me. Hey, get him out of there. Get him out of there! Dredger's done. This is done.
I feel like we need more paper towel.
And you want to seem like a boss? Say we chef all the
Which
time.
one's on? Oh, baby. Okay. So,
I'm stoked for these wings.
incredibly easily breaded chicken. When you put it in there, when you're dealing with it, all I want to do is like, yeah, I'm agitating it. You can agitate it literally as much as you want. Just tossing it around. Now, what you want for your fried chicken to be is you want to reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you have a temp, fucking great. Use a temp, pick up the biggest piece that you can, and when you're temping it, try and put it in through the middle of it, kind of closer towards the bone is. If you reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit,
Those are good here. Look at those dirty bastards.
These look good, dude.
It's almost that thing you just want to have sex with.
now again for you, like we have like incredible amount of spices in here. If you want to add a little bit more salt, a little bit more Cajun, a little bit of like whatever you want to have, or like you want to have like specific like dipping sauces for it, like you can. But like the reason why we want to make sure that we take it off and you put it on paper towel specifically is like if it becomes greasy at all, like the breading is gonna fall off. So like as you're kind of manipulating it or whatever you want, like, you want to make sure that it has its time to set, stands, you'll be able to blot that grease off so it actually has like a crispy exterior and you actually have fried chicken rather than deep fried sogginess or whatever. So
Deep fried piss.
I don't want deep fried piss.
Nobody does.
Me
That's the
neither.
problem. Me neither. Cheers.
I like how you're stacking that, dude.
Dude, I just fucking. Hold on.
Your mom show you how to do that?
Oh! Can I get a what? Can I get a what?
All right, boys. We made some fucking fried chicken.
Holy shit! Look at
Every
this stack.
every
ranch sauce in
jabroni has ranch dip in their fridge. I guarantee it.
And you fucking better.
If you
Otherwise,
don't,
these
you're
gonna
not my
suck.
friend.
Let's try this. Let's try this shit.
Oh, it's gonna be undercooked. See, you know what? I'm the kind of weird guy who doesn't really like the drums. I'm a huge wing fan.
It's hot though.
It's hot, fucking. It's fucking hot, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, it's almost like it came out of like 400-degree.
You know,
oil.
Ivan.
It
you know,
did.
Ivan?
It did.
It did.
Ivan, I hate to give you compliments, but this is perfection.
And I hate hearing compliments. Please put me down.
But continue though.
Please make me feel
That's
like
beautiful.
shit.
That's beautiful.
Honestly, kind of like whatever. Here's the idea. I just want to be able to show you guys the idea to be able to execute whatever the fuck that you want to have. If you like spicy chicken, you don't like spicy chicken, you can kind of do whatever you want with it. But like, onion powder, garlic powder, there's red chili flakes, there's cayenne, there's paprika, there's salt, there's pepper, there's flour. Flour is the biggest thing. That is what's gonna help. That is like the umbrella of.
That's the hymen, if you will. That's the hymen of the food.
Well, like,
you don't break that. You keep the
that is-
flour strong.
That is what you
unpenetrated
dredge
onion.
out of
It's
it.
unpenetrated, and the flour is the thickness that makes it strong.
That's what you dredge out of it. That's the base of what it's made out of. But again, like if you're kind of doing this at home, you kind of do a little bit of flour and then you kind of throw like a little bit of stuff in there, you're gonna get a great fried chicken, and it'll be like a great actual fried chicken where it's like the crust is there and it's good, but like the actual like flavor content, you can actually make that like whatever the fuck you want.
Do you mind people about like frozen fucking chicken?
That's the worst. I
yeah,
hate that shit when you
honestly.
buy like frozen wings from the store,
No.
and then you
if you
you
can afford
bake
it,
them,
if you
and
can
it's like
afford it, like buy the fucking real thing. Buy the because like what's the company that does this? Because like no, they're huge. Anyway, there's a company that does it, and they do like fucking fresh wings, and you can buy them in the grocery store easily. Anywhere in Canada you can. So buy this as a fresh fucking produce, and then like do
Dude.
this exact thing.
These
The
are
only
dope.
thing is like the thing
Nice,
that I
man.
noticed, and these are bomb as shit.